What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Hoarder Corner. I have a fun, longer than it needs to be video for you today, and I'm not even sorry for it. You'll notice I'm in a different setup because I wanted to include this man right here. This guy back here has been in my family for longer than I have. I remember him growing up. He was in my grandma's home and terrified me, but in a good way. She got him from a bookstore in Worcester, Ohio, many years ago, and in 1987 Creepshow 2 came out. I was about 2 years old. I don't remember the first time I watched Creepshow 2, but when it happened, I instantly fell in love with that movie. Huge Stephen King fan. You can see that top picture is a Creepshow 2 poster signed by Tom Savini. In this corner over here, we have Tom that played the hitchhiker in Creepshow 2. A little ways above it, we have Daniel Beers from the Raft skit from that movie. Huge fan. Now, this guy is Chief Watashi, is what my mother named him. He got his name from Waylon Jennings. Watashi was a nickname given to Waylon Jennings by Hank Williams Jr. And when I bought my home, I needed him to come with me. So he was gifted to me, and now he is here. When I saw Creepshow 2, there was a skit in there called Old Chief Woodenhead. And it terrified me because all I could think about was this guy coming to life and going crazy. But if you've seen Creepshow 2, if you've seen that skit, it's set in Dead River, Arizona, and there's a shop owner, him and his wife, that have their Chief Woodenhead sitting outside the house. Again, I apologize. I know that you're just like, open it up. What are you showing us? Open it up. We'll get to that. He had this Indian in front of his shop. He would paint the war paint on him and keep him fresh and clean. And it was a very dry, humid area, so he had to really keep up with his appearance. The town was financially screwed. There was really no money coming in and out. So he was giving a lot of stuff away, basically, like waiting for people to pay, and they didn't. Credits were high, and one of the local tribesmen, Daniel White Moon, I believe his name was, comes and gives the shop owner the tribe jewels to hold on to until they were able to pay him back. They did not want to be in their debt. They wanted to let them hold on to that until they were able to pay him back. So he takes the jewels. Later that night, he gets robbed, and that's when the story really starts to unfold of the power of Chief Woodenhead. So, all that rambling, what do I have to show for it? I have this to show for it. CSR Collectibles warned me a while back that they would have items from this particular segment of Creepshow 2 available soon. I've been watching their website like a hawk, and finally it paid off. So the other two Creepshow pieces that I pointed out, the Hitchhiker and the Raft, came from CSR. The Friday before Black Friday sale, I got the Hitchhiker, and one of their previous envelopes, I got the Raft. And I was ecstatic. I was so excited about both of those pieces, and I'm running out of wall space already. And instead of redesigning my layout, I decided I'm going to do my best to avoid flats for a while. So when I was on the website, as my dog starts barking because there's a truck pulling up outside that could possibly ruin this whole video. As I was creeping on their website, I saw this item, had to have it, ordered it, and it is here. What does my chief need in order to guard and protect my house? He needs an axe. But not just any axe. This 1 1/4 pound axe with a hickory handle is signed by Dan Kamen. I'm going to mess up his name. I apologize. I did try to find it, but I couldn't get a pronunciation. But Dan played Old Chief Woodenhead in Creepshow 2. You'll see that it's got his character name on there. There we go. It's got that axe design with the blood droplets. And now I can give this to my chief and allow him to protect my home. And I am so excited. This is so rad. They did have some other items. Like I said, I was trying to avoid going with flats. So I decided to go with the axe, and it's going to look amazing on my wall. It is JSA authenticated, so we have that along with it. And I'm stoked. I now have a piece from each of the Creepshow skits. I have my Tom Savini poster up here. I have a Joe Hill, who actually was in Creepshow 2. He played the little boy. He was in Creepshow. But I have that poster over there. And I could not be happier with this piece. So, thank you for listening to me ramble for 6 minutes with a whole minute dedicated to the newest piece of my collection. I hope that this entertained you. This movie means a lot to me, and that's weird to say because it's a movie, but this is the first horror movie I ever remember seeing. Old Chief Woodenhead was my absolute favorite. This guy back here is one of my favorite things in the world and always has been. So, drop a comment below. Tell me what your favorite love movie is. Like the movie that you always think about, your comfort movie, whatever. Tell me what you think, and all that fun stuff. Until next time, friends.